Hello and welcome to Jijo Speaks. In this particular video, I'm going to answer the question in the CAT QA section, can we skip some topics? Now, you have clicked on this video, so I really want to skip. I'm already guessing that you already skipped some topic. Modern math, permutations combination. You permute, you combine. Don't come to me. Don't combine with me. What about numbers? You left it now. You attend the classes and all, but then you're like, in the CAT, two questions come. Why? Algebra, why don't functions, logarithm? I don't understand only. Arithmetic. I am going to solve arithmetic. Correct, right? Let's answer that question. Can we really skip some topics? Okay. Now there's a problem. Life can only be understood by looking backward, yes, but it must be lived looking forward. Okay, vague philosophical comment. The point I want to make is that at the end of the day, what we are trying to do is we are trying to make a prediction about what is going to happen in CAT 2023, and we really want to make some predictions. And our preparation is based on predictions. We have predicted what's going to happen in BRC. 4 RCs will come, 500 words each. DLR, 4 sets will come. These are the kind of sets. Set theory is very important. And we have made predictions with respect to the CAT as well. QA section as well. Arithmetic, hero. We have done it. We have basically looked at the past CATs. And we have tried to see some consistency in the past CAT papers, and we try to make certain predictions about what is likely going to happen, and then focus our prep on it, focus our strategy based on that prediction, focus our everything, our hope, our dreams on this prediction. That's what we have done. But after all, it is still a prediction. We are hoping that what we have predicted is good. Your teachers have predicted the CAT for you. I'm sure the teachers have confidently told you this is what CAT is going to be. Just do this, skip the topic, and you're believed. And you're following that path. But it's still a prediction. Let's start from here. What do we need? So this is a simple chart. Nothing complicated. I basically look at the percentage mark. So all of these are percentage marks. And here is a percentile rank. So for example, in CAT 2022, to hit the 99 percentile, what you need is 50 percentage marks, which means out of the 22 questions, you had to get net 11 question correct or get about 33 marks. Now the reason why I took percentage instead of marks is because these three tests here, 17, 18, 19, all these were 34 questions to be solved in 60 minutes. These two, as you know, 20, 21 and 22 were the 22 questions to be solved in 40 minutes. In 2021, there were 26 questions to be solved in 40 minutes. Since there are a number of questions slightly more, you can expect people to do more number of questions because they had more questions with them to solve. I think somebody is hitting the 99th percentile, I'm guessing would have solved more. So it might not be useful to look at CAT 2020 as a paper to compare. These two can be compared. For example, if there is 34 question in 60 minutes, in 40 minutes, if we do the mathematics, it will be 22.666666. So those two are comparable. So what we have seen, let's focus on the 99th percentile. So this is close to about 50%. Even in 2018 is 50%. But we have some hero in 2017, 73%. What is going on here? 2017 apparently would have been a paper which would have been slightly easier compared to the rest. 2019 also easier, but we don't know. So CAT 2023, what is it going to be? Okay, we really don't have to care about this at the end of the day, because what you have to do in the examination is focus on the question on the screen, solve the question. If you can, you solve it. If you can't, just leave it. That's what you have to do. And that's the best that you can do. And all this story about what score is going to happen in what percentile is only going to happen after the test. But since we're still preparing, we want to look at these figures, right? So for the time being, let's just focus on these distribution. 50% for 95th percentile, around 35%, 90th percentile rank about 26% marks, and 85th percentile about 20%. So if I look at this as my marks starting from 0%, but you can still get negative, but I start with 0% all the way to 100%. To get the 99th percentile, I would probably have to be here, 50 to 60, somewhere in this range. 95th percentile, I probably will have to be here, going by the past. And 90th percentile, I have to be somewhere here, getting 20%, 30% of the question correct. Now, let's look at the data from 2017 till 2022 with respect to the distribution of questions from arithmetic, algebra, geometry, numbers, and modern maths. You can see a lot of red. You are excited. See, a lot of red. For example, in most of the cases, if you look at algebra, arithmetic, for example, where is it? Let's pick some color. Let's pick blue. Arithmetic here in which is our CAT 2021. The story is almost 50%. Most of the other cases, I think that we can actually see it's close to about 40% arithmetic. And only in 2017, it was close to about 30%. Even with that, we had a story of very easy score, which will probably mean that other areas very easy. Okay, alright, okay. So if I were to get somewhere the 90th percentile or 95th percentile, which is what you have decided, sir, math na, I'll be very thrilled if I get 90 percentile. I want to see some 9. 9 after that 19, 91, 92, I don't care. So I've looked at this chart. Sir, this is a very simple chart, na sir. Just you only look, na sir. Basically, I have to be here. Why should I even bother about all these stupid fellows here? Why should I bother about all this when arithmetic only is enough for me to get the 90th percentile? Therefore, I have looked at the paper like this, sir. Cat is like telling you, Rahul, I really want you to come to IM, okay? I'm going to give you a test. It has got quant, it has got lot of questions. I will give you arithmetic, I will give you algebra question, I will give you geometry, I will give you modern maths. You solve and you come to IM. You are like, neck. Algebra and all you keep. Why are you unnecessarily creating questions? You just give me these many questions, no? I will solve it, I will come. So this is your story. I'm sure that most of you are doing this. You're basically saying that, sir, 90th percentile, no, I can easily manage. Easily. 95th percentile, maybe I have to be absolutely good and not a 2017 story. But 99th and all, I need more. So maybe I will look at this much. This will cover everything. So why do we need unnecessary study circle, triangle, square, polygon, hexagon, pentagon? Why? Why have to study LCM, HCM? Why all that? We can do this. That's what you're doing. The reason why you click the video, because you want an answer to that question. Sir, can we skip? Good. So what you are basically doing is a gambit. If you have played chess, you know Queen's Gambit, King's Gambit, Danish Gambit, a lot of gambit. Which you are losing a piece in all these gambit. Sacrificing a piece. Because you want to gain advantage. You are creating a strategic move involving risk to gain an advantage. You're basically saying that I really don't want to spend a lot of time in these areas. I can focus on this. Whatever be my reason as to why I don't want to do certain kind of topics. Modern maths, so we left only, right? Modern is very modern. We are very old people. We don't like to do this modern maths and all. We've decided, okay, you're playing a gambit. The gambit that you're playing, I'm going to call it exclusion gambit, which means you're going to leave certain topics. Wonderful. There are some risks. 3 risks I'll talk. I'll start talking the first risk, which is the Crystal Ball Conundrum. Crystal ball is like future, no? Astrology. My hand. The line is going to, it's here, nice line I have. We are basically assuming the prediction is something like arithmetic, algebra, geometry, Modern maths, numbers. We are assuming 9, 7, 4, 2, 1. I don't know whether it will add up to whatever number. Let's something like this. But we have no idea. What if it's like 7 modern math question, 7 geometry question, and 2 arithmetic question? What if you're playing a gambit? Now he says, sir, wait a minute, sir. What is this? Look at the need diagram. Why would in 2023 people will change it? Now you tell me, sir. The person who was writing the cat in 2019, no, he looked at the past and he saw that arithmetic was very important, and that is what happened. Person who was writing in 2020, no, sir. He looked at all the past. Again, arithmetic was important, and that is what happened. Same in 2021, same in 2022. It's going to happen in 2023. All right, okay. It is your cat, not mine. Okay. All right. Okay. 2023 is going to be like this. Let's assume that 2023 is going to be like what you expected. But there is a question of low-hanging fruit, the fruit that you can pick very easily. Let me explain. Let's assume that cat 2023 is going to be like exactly like what you wanted. Lot of arithmetic, algebra 7 question, geometry 3 questions, numbers 2 questions, modern math 1 question, total 22 questions. But one thing that you don't know is the level of difficulty of these questions. I mean, some question could be easy, some question could be medium, and some question could be hard. Who knows? Out of the 9 questions, how many would be easy, how many would be medium, how many would be hard? I mean, I can create very difficult question arithmetic, right? You have seen your book. Your book may have study book that you have level 1 question, level 2 question, level 3. Could you solve all the level 3 question? No, right? I mean, in the CAT, what you're planning to do is to leave this question. No, that is a sensible thing to do, right? In the CAT, I mean, at least you're trying to leave some of these questions. Assume that the CAT is going to be like this. There were 10 easy questions. Let's assume that in the CAT there were 10 easy questions. There were about 6 medium questions and 6 hard questions. This is just an example. I'm not saying this is how CAT is going to be. Just an example. You are really hoping, no, sir, I want all the 9 to be here. And really want all the hard question. Numbers should be hard, this should be hard, this should be hard, because I've left all these chapters, and I want little bit of easy question, maybe 1 here and 6 there, sir. This is the paper that I want. Now you not only want this, because this distribution favors you, now you also want this. The CAT create a paper like this for you. What can happen? Let's just remove all this. What can happen? I don't know. What if all the 2 were easy, all the 3 were easy, all these were easy? What if that was the story? The topic that you left had a lot of easy questions. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What if that was the story? Now, you can still go with the exclusion gambit. You can still go with it. Whatever topic then that you picked. Let's say if you're leaving out, let's say a few topics. You're leaving out not just a hard question. You're leaving out all these easy questions as well. Therefore, for you to get hope that you have picked up few topics that you wanted to study or few area that you want to study, you better be good. And you better be able to be ready to even handle the difficult questions. You study in that particular manner. You basically decided. then I will spend time studying a level 3 question on a topic that I think I like and leave out a level 1 question from on a topic that I don't think I like. What is the logic of this? You will get little. So, sir, malab, I don't understand algebra. Alright, you don't understand algebra. But can you solve x plus 2y equal to 3? X minus 2y equal to 5? Can you solve this equation? What if the question was like that? Right. But what if I'm just saying? I'm not asking, saying that cat will ask questions like this. Why would he leave? But if you are doing an exclusion gambit, if you are doing and you are completely ditching certain topics, completely, fully out of the question, out of syllabus for you, then you better be very good at the topic that you chose. Number 3, the forest for the trees. Let me explain. There is you're looking at arithmetic. The forest are called arithmetic. You're looking at algebra. The forest called algebra. The forest. You're looking at numbers, geometry. We are looking at the forest. And we basically said from this forest, 9 questions is going to come. From this forest, 7 questions is going to come. From this forest, only 3 questions is going to come. From this forest. But we are forgetting there is something known as trees. Trees mean there is a chapter. Specific chapter here. This is specific chapter. Specific chapter. What if all the 3 questions in numbers essentially coming from one particular chapter? And one of the chapters within arithmetic is actually 0. No question so far. Is it also not important? Currently what we are looking at? We are looking at arithmetic, algebra, geometry, modern maths, numbers, and we are looking at these figures. What if we take down and list down the chapters? And let's see in the last 5 years, find out how many questions came from each of these chapters. Again, we are looking at the past. This is no way saying that this is what is going to happen in the future. But I'm just looking at the past. You have looked at the past so far. I'm going to look at the past. And I've looked at, let's say, this 27 chapters. I'll put it in ascending order of the name, right? So that you and me in this same place. Let me just go through the chapter. 3D geometry. All the cones, wones, easy name to use. Cylinder, cube, all that. Averages, you understand? Concept of circles. Coordinate geometry. Okay, this is probably something that you may not know. Diophantine equations. Nobody uses this word. Nothing complicated here. I think I've created a video on this about numbers in CAT. You can check the video out. Basically, these are equations with integer solutions. So it is kind of an equation which has got largely concept of numbers involved plus algebra. Right, mostly it's based on numbers. Basically, these are equations which have got integer solutions. I'm sure that you have done it for sure, 100%. You have gone through a lot of these questions. You did not call it Diophantine equation. That's all. Factorials in numbers, higher order equations, cubes, equation 3rd degree, inequalities, linear equations, logarithm, maxima, minima. Then I put miscellaneous equations and function. I'll put modulus. Some deadly looking fellows, x cube minus x divided by x square minus 2x, all that kind of equations. Mixtures and alligation. Number theory is basic numbers. I put HCF, LCM, all that basic. Percentages you understand. Perm com is permutations, combinations. Polygon, anything from quadrilateral, square, I put in one. The square, the rectangle, quadrilateral, parallelogram, pentagon, hexagon, all that. Profit and loss, progression, sequence and functions. I kept all these which is having a sequence, no? I put all of these together. Some of these functions are also a sequence. For example, you get a questions like f of x equal to f of x minus 1 plus 3. So, and then f of 1 equal to 2. This is a sequence only, no? So that means if I substitute x equal to 2, f of 2 equal to f of 1 minus 3. So you'll get f of 2, then you'll get f of 3. So those functions, sequence, progressions, all these are basic one concepts. I put it together. Quadratic equations, ratio proportion, set theory, simple interest, compound interest, time and work, time speed distance, triangle, and trigonometry. This is what I found from 2019 onwards. Shall we see? Are you ready? Are you ready to find out what has happened? Ooh, get ready to blow your mind. This is a story. Time, speed, distance, I've added everything. Okay, so this is CAT 2021, slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, CAT 2021 till all the way till 2019. This was a painful process, but I did it for you. You can do it yourself also when you have the time. You have access to this paper. This graph you can also do. Anyone can do this. Time, speed, distance, number 1, arithmetic. Number 2, progression, sequence, functions. Oh, Diophantine equations with natural number integer solutions. Miscellaneous functions and equation. Now, this in itself could be multiple chapters. Modulus, this would be 1, this would be 1, that would be 1. So it's kind of misleading. Even Diophantine equation is sort of a slightly broad area, but it's just that the equation has got integer solution. That's it. Time and work. Profit and loss. Triangle. Triangle is more than mixtures and alligation. Logarithm is more than concept of mixtures. So far, polygons, SICA, averages, ratio proportion, permutations combination, quadratic equation, circle. If you look at permutations combinations, the number of questions is more than quadratic equation. Percentages is there. Linear equations there. Number theory, coordinate geometry, inequality, set theory, 3D geometry, maximum minimum factorial, higher order equation, trigonometry. Those are like only one question sort of happen sometime. If I look at the top areas, top 12, these are the areas. Have you left this topic? Have you? Have you left logarithm? I mean, it's like one question, but it's still one question. One question every time. Time, speed, distance. So your plan of action with respect to arithmetic is still there. It is hero. Arithmetic is still a hero. Arithmetic is a hero. Arithmetic is hero. Arithmetic is still a hero. SSC, arithmetic is still a hero. But there are also other areas that I believe that are there. Just go through all the concepts. No. Anyways, now having said this, it's your cat. Right? It's yours, not mine. I'm just giving you the risk. One thing that you would understand is, while let's say you have picked up a few topics that you want to really study, and kudos to all those of you who basically saying that I'm going to do everything, irrespective of what you feel about maths. But some of you is making a conscious decision. Fair enough, no problem. Right? No, it's a gambit that you're playing. It's okay. Right? No issues. But also understand that quantitative ability is essentially about problem solving. Even let's say geometry or numbers or whatever is the topic, or algebra, certain concept you don't know, inequalities, maybe you just don't understand. Please understand. You can solve a question in a variety of ways. You're starting with the problem, you're finding a solution. One thing that we assume that is only about using formulas and theorems. But when you look at problem solving as a process, the problem solving can happen in multiple ways. Substitution method, elimination, estimation, drawing diagram, visualizing, especially a lot of geometry questions, logical reasoning, working backward, breaking down the problem. If the problem is complex, cutting it out smaller one and figuring out what happens when the values are small, and then figuring out a pattern. All these are problem solving technique, and these are problem solving. And what you should also do is, let's assume that obviously there will be certain areas that you're not sure of, right? But please, for heaven's sake, build these skills. Let's say if you're taking a mock test, after taking the mock test, look at the questions for the area that you also ditched, right? I'm sure that your exclusion haven't happened, but in that topic, can I create problem solving? And let me tell you once that this is not shortcut. I hate the word shortcut. I heard the word shortcut, tricks. These are not tricks, or these are not shortcuts. This is what problem solving is. Now, problem with the word shortcut, for me personally, this is a very personal opinion. Okay, nothing wrong with the word shortcut. Okay, there is no problem with the word shortcut. I think the issue that I have with the word shortcut is that shortcut is outside of me. Math is a shortcut, no? Pythagoras theorem is a shortcut to find out the hypotenuse. It's a shortcut. Formulas are shortcuts, right? Solve the problem quickly. Math is shortcut. So the shortcut is outside of me. Somebody else has to give it to me. It exists outside of me. Problem solving is within me. Elimination is within. This is what I do. Is by my skill. Which is why I like the word jugaad more than shortcut. Jugaad is also a very loose term, but it's our term. We are Indians. We are good at jugaad. Jugaad comes from within. Whatever resources that I have, and that is something that you should do. And I'm guessing that if you are a CL student, you will be taking this countdown cats mock. Countdown cats, right? It's going to start from the mid of July, 15th of July, I think. The first mock is going to start. There are 15 of these countdown cats. Every single mock, Gautam Puri sir, GP, will do this video on these solutions for questions. And I think this is something that you can learn while you are focusing on your concepts. Try and cover as many areas as possible. Right? Try and do all topics. Don't leave out. But for whatever the reason you're doing your exclusion gambit, that you're excluding certain topics, please learn these. Learn how to use these to get to the answer. I have to say what I have to say. It is now your cat. You decide what you want to do.